Previously, we studied sets and how it helps us solve exercises like counting the unique number of words in a text in order and time. But then the leading question was, what if I wanted to know the number of occurrences um, of each unique word in this text? For example, I want to know how many thas the text has. So suppose how many times, suppose I want to see the number of occurrences of each of those following words, like the wind is cold. Um, so I want each one of those to be associated with a number. I don't just want to check whether the text contains these words. I also want to see how many times they occurred. And this is the concept of a key value pair. Meaning that each key has an associated value with it. And I want to store both. I want to store uh, both things, the key and its associated value. And I want to be able to access the associated value through that key. So that when I search for through that, I want to be able to access the number 4. And this is why it acts like a function where I'm only supposed to have unique keys. I cannot have two thas. Okay, so I have to have unique keys. Another way to rephrase it, putting the same value will always give you the same result. You cannot put different values. You cannot put the same value, which is sorry, you cannot put the same key value and get a different result output. So same input results in the same output, exactly like functions. And let's do this. Suppose I want to create a map. This is how I create a map. String is the key and integer is the value. I want to call it votes. Okay. And map.put is the way to add a key and a value pair to a map. But now let's suppose I have string votes and I'm gonna call it M-O. I wanna count the M's and the O's. Okay, so here let me define um, cards with 0. I'm gonna delete that. Okay, so if I already have that key, I want to get the current number of the current count, and then I'm gonna update it. So let's update. How do we update? Votes dot put um, else if it's the first occurrence of that character, we're gonna use the else statement here, and I'm gonna put a 1. Okay, let's run this and see how it works. And it worked. Now, suppose you also had a string vote from another state. Okay, so I'm gonna call it vote NY, and it's MMMOOOMOMM. Okay, so this is a vote from another state, and I'm gonna make a new map, and I'm gonna call it um, votes NY. Let me actually make this the initial one votes NJ. Okay, and here I'm gonna make this NJ. And then I'm gonna make another map called total. And let's make this program for let's make this program in general. Let me write a method here, and I'm gonna call it count vote. So it's supposed to return a map. So public map string integer return count. Sorry, it's called count votes. Count votes takes in a string vote and okay, I wanted to return the map votes. Okay. Why is it giving me a problem? Oh, my bad. I was declaring the method inside the main method. I should have declared it outside. Okay. So now let's print the maps for each of New Jersey and New York. All right. Let's do this. So for New York, we've got 8 by 5. For New Jersey, we've got 8 by 10. Okay. Now I want the total to have all counts. Okay, so total dot put all count votes New York, New Jersey, and I want you to then print the total. So but be careful, it doesn't like sum them. It puts everything here inside the total, and then it puts everything here inside the total. But because, uh, yeah, but then the second one overrides the first, so it's not very useful in this particular application, but it would be in other applications like, um, yeah, like if I'm getting the math grade here and the computer science grade here, like if I have, yeah, let's put here a different, okay. Let's suppose we have different candidates for each state, and we want to see all the candidates over all the US, but you're only supposed to vote for one, for a certain candidate in a certain state. Okay. In this case, I expect to have number of C's, number of B's, number of M's, and number of O's, which is exactly what I get. And this is the purpose of the put all here. It puts everything in the first, in this map, and everything with the second in the second map. Suppose I just want to look at the values and see. And I don't care about the candidates, I just want to see the number of votes. Oh, okay. I want to see like the discrepancy. I want to analyze statistically the discrepancy between the number of votes. I don't care who the candidates are. I have a 7, 5, 8, 5. Suppose I want to get the average or the mode, etc. I can do this, which would print me the values. Suppose I want to see who the candidates are on the end. I don't care how much each one scored. I would do something like this. This would print me a set of all the keys. Again, by the way, I could have it as a hash map or a tree map, just like the case with sets. Okay, okie dokie. So here are my candidates, BCMO. And another way to think about maps is that they are actually indexed, except that their index isn't the regular 0 till n index. Their indices are the keys. So that's another beautiful way to think about maps.